And myself and Samantha and Anthony is amazing. As we begin to embark upon this new chapter in our life of being a family of four, now is a good time to reflect back on how good God has been to us.
Shortly before my father died in 2004, I promised him that I would name my future son Anthony in honor of him. 4 years later, Joseph and I got together and soon became engaged. As our wedding day approached, Joseph and I began to discuss names of our future children. We quickly came to the name of Anthony Ray for a boy.
Anthony being for Jenny's dad, and Ray being for her grandfather, and also the middle name of my father. Anthony means highly praised, and it also means priceless. Ray means beam of light.
Around 8 years had passed and we still had no children. I ended up having a surgery in 2017, which had gone wrong, which prevented me to become pregnant. A few months after the surgery, at the same prayer meeting that Samantha's name was given, the host of the prayer meeting asked a young girl to place her hand on my belly and pray for our future children. And that was a confirmation that we would have more than one child.
On August 4th, 2018, after almost 9 years of hoping, praying, and trying, on the 14th anniversary of Jenny's father's death, we discovered that Jenny was pregnant. The next day, right here, we announced to our church family how God had blessed us. And a few days later, on August 10th, after trying for a few days to get it done, we finally got the pregnancy results confirmed. This day just so happened to have been my dad's birthday. From the beginning, Jenny was certain she was having a girl. I wasn't so sure about that. I reasoned that because we found out Jenny was pregnant on the anniversary of her dad's death, and it was confirmed on my dad's birthday, and with us having chosen the name of our son to be named after both of them, I had reasoned that we'd be having a boy more than likely. I was wrong. However, after the gender reveal, I came to realize that while our first child would be a girl, God had confirmed that our second child would be a boy, and that his name would be Anthony Ray.
The time came, and I had Samantha right on her due date, March 28, 2019. As her first Christmas approached, I was given a birthday surprise, straight from God. I was pregnant once again. Joe and I both knew right away that it was our son. At my first doctor's appointment, we found out Anthony was supposed to be born August 17, 2020, which would have been 1 day shy of the 7-year anniversary of my sister Tina's passing. Even though Anthony would not be born on his due date, this showed us that God once again was transforming days of sadness into days of joy. On August 5th, 2020, Anthony was born, which was 16 years and 1 day after my father's death. It was also the 2-year anniversary of us announcing to our church family that Samantha was on the way. August 5th was also 6 months after our niece passed away.
God has been so good to Jenny and I. He put the desire to have children in our hearts. He promised to give us this desire. Through prophecies made over us, He confirmed His promise to us. And in His perfect timing, He kept His promise, and now we are the parents of 2 incredibly awesome children. We hope the story God gave us and Anthony will encourage you to never give up on the promises that God makes to you. More than this, we hope our story, our testimony, will give you hope in God. His goodness and His faithfulness are without fail. They are without boundary, and they are without end. Not everything God does or allows is understandable to us humans. But if you'll trust in Him, if you'll persevere, if you'll remain faithful to Him, He will redeem even the worst days of your life. He promises to work all things for the good of those who love Him and who are called according to His purpose. That's what He did for us, and that's what He wants to do for all of you. He wants to take your days of sadness and change them into days of joy. He wants to take your ashes and give you beauty. Will you take His offer? Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for sharing this precious moment with us. God bless you all.
I think they did a wonderful job, didn't they? You guys can be seated for a minute. I'm going to have you